iRacing has done several times. They've helped put people in difficult race cars. The most recent would be Gregor Hutu. Green flag flies. We are back underway. Adams and Parker side by side as the number 4 machine clips the apron just a little bit. A little tire down into the dirt. No big deal. In block, well, he's used to that.
Yeah, Josh Parker missed a shift there on that restart. He's going to fall back battling with Hedrick side by side for the 3rd spot as now Plash and Adams move up to the high side to clear him. Here comes Parker now trying to drive it back down to the inside, but the 7 car is there and he slips right in between them, and he's going to have the position on Plash as they exit turn number 4 side by side. John Adams loving this, starts to pull away just a little bit, but not for long now as the draft is going to come into effect. Suck everyone right back up, and we'll be battling for the lead here in probably about a half a lap.
More than likely will. Plosh stuck to the high side. Plosh, Flash, anything you want to call him. Ian is stuck to the high side. I don't know what we pronounce that. Ian stuck to the high side, and he's going to try to find a way to work back to the inside. He's going to do it at the expense, unfortunately, for the number 8. I believe that was number 8 Alan Pryor. He's going to force his way back into the inside lane. He was also back there as we are side by side for the number 2 position as the number 7 machine of Hedrick driving side by side with Josh Parker. Parker stuck to the high side. Hedrick with a little bit of help from Ian Plash will move up into spot number 2.
That's right, he drove it down in there, and with these low motors here, with low horsepower, the draft, like I said, is going to be in a huge effect. These guys, basically the only places they're going to be able to make their pass now as Plash tries to do it, is to dive bomb the drivers at the end of the straightaway after you get that huge run, and that's how the number 7 got the position over Josh Parker. Now sucks back up on the bumper of John Adams. Now he's going to try to go to the outside, but Plash is going to leave him down to the inside and possibly take that 2nd spot away as Adams moves up the block. So battle for 2nd now with the 4 and the 7 side by side.
Flash on the inside, on the outside, we find the number 7 machine of Hedrick. Hedrick now drops back into the clutches of Jeremy Hughes. So several drivers able to get it done on the inside, not really able to see anything work on the outside yet. We may have to deal with a lot of low lining here tonight. We may have to deal with some bottom feeders.
Yeah, definitely, Daryl, as you're riding on the roof with the number 7 as he is getting trained down to the inside right now. No help whatsoever up there. The only way that high side's going to work is if you pinch the driver off and kill the momentum down on the inside. But a lot of drivers giving room right now, not willing to take that chance to move down. As now I said that, now here goes Plash to the outside, but Hughes going to leave him out to dry and try to move down to the inside. Goodbye, Ian Plash, as he goes to the outside, gets a little loose, and coming up behind him is the number 13 of Jason Stevenson. Started in the back. He's made his way all the way up to 3rd.
Here's the problem that I see with this strategy right now, nobody being willing to go to the high side. John Adams is not coming up off from the bottom. He's going to hug that bottom line just as much as he can around this racetrack. So John Adams is not going to come off that inside line. So in order to get around Adams, you're going to have to find some help and go to the high side. Jeremy Hughes could have made a move to the high side. However, he did not do that. He was made a move to the inside, had the help to the outside, and it just wasn't going to happen. I think if Hughes had gone to the outside, it would have made other drivers think a little bit about building a high side. Right now, what it's going to take is going to take at least 2 or 3 drivers that have that extra oomph, the cojones, if you will.
Wow.
Oh, the number 8 of Alan Cryer just shoved Flash out of the way. It's going to take a couple drivers to, contact into 3.
Wow, Plash did not like that and got back into Alan Cryer and spun him around, Daryl. Saw that. Ian Smash Plash, he runs into everything, and he's cool about it. He wants us to call him that. So you know what? Ian, he's probably going to put that bumper right on John Adams in that number 12 to push him to the front. Here's we're about ready to go green. We're in turn number 3. This is going to be, I believe, a 2-lap shootout.
By the way, Dan, for the record, when you beat the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals, you can't really call those wins, buddy. Those are just things that you do to remain in the league. You lose to the Lions, they kick you out of the National Football League. Looking set to go back to green flag racing pace car. That Mustang will make that hard left-hand turn down onto pit road, and we are about to see some carnage. Green flag flies, we're back underway, and teammates side by side. Oh, no longer teammates. inside of 5 to go. I don't blame him. Jeremy Hughes out to the second spot. Third now belongs to John Adams, and this is very good for Josh Parker.
Parker beat him off of that start once again now as we're coming down. White flag is going to wave for the final time here at Texas Motor Speedway. Adams pushing Hughes now into turn number 3. Oh, contact. Clash gets into the back of John Adams sideways. He's going to drive through the grass. No yellow yet. He saves it through the grass. White flag's out. We're racing to the finish here between the number 5 and the number 14.
Top 2, Parker, your leader. Jeremy Hughes sits in second. Will Hughes